What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to our Fulham preview here on Anfield Agenda. I know we're just finished one day's match day content, but here we are, ready to go with our preview. Obviously, it's a 2 p.m. kickoff on Sunday. We will be live for the watch along from 1 p.m. right here if you'd like to come and join us. Another big game in the Premier League, and thankfully all went to plan last night in the Europa League for Liverpool, so we were able to rest the likes of Szoboszlai and McAllister, get Mohamed Salah and Lucho off early enough. No new injury concerns, so from that is pretty good. So if you're new to our watch-alongs here on Anfield Agenda, this is what you can expect. I'm going to start off by giving you my score prediction ahead of the game. Then I'll go through 1 to 11, giving you my predicted 11 for the start, asking you guys to let me know your thoughts in the comment section if you agree or disagree. Drop a like on the video if you enjoy it, but most importantly, we'd love you to hit that subscribe button. So let's start off with an injury roundup. No new concerns for Jurgen Klopp, thankfully. Alisson Becker still ruled out. The plan for him is to be back for the Manchester United game on the 17th. We're not certain of the extent of Diogo Jota's as I record this, albeit Jurgen Klopp did say he will be a little bit longer than Alisson Becker. Still no word on Thiago Alcantara, still no confirmed return for Stefan Bajcetic, but we did have the return of Connor Bradley last night in the Europa League, so that's a little boost for Jurgen, and then it's really just Andy Robertson as the only other long-term absentee. So, with that in mind, let's start off with the score prediction, and with all due respect to Fulham, I do think this should be a relatively straightforward afternoon for Jurgen and the boys. So score-wise, I have gone for this. I've gone for a 3-1 home win. I'm a bit worried about Harry Wilson scoring a worldie. That's why I've gone for a 1 for Fulham. I do think that our defence may concede one. We've had a couple of clean sheets which haven't been too shabby. But a 3-1, look, I'll take it. A comfortable victory is all we're looking for here. And to just keep the momentum going. The good news, no more international breaks or anything like that. So we should be ready to go. Obviously, the African Cup of Nations coming up after Christmas. But other than that, Jurgen should have everybody at his disposal. So let's start off with the team selection. Now, as we know, there is no there is no Alisson Becker in this. He's out, so no shocks here as we start off with the goalkeeper and the centre-backs. So it is going to be Caoimhín and Kelleher in between the sticks, and I thought he had a very good performance against Las Linz last night in the Europa League. So it'll be Caoimhín and Kelleher in goal. Centre-back pairing, I think we'll revert back to how we went to Manchester City last week. Virgil van Dijk will come back in, have the captain's armband, of course, and I think it'll be Joel Matip alongside him. It's good to see Ibu get minutes in the Europa League last night, and also Jarrell Kwanzaa had a great game, didn't put a foot wrong. But right now, this seems to be the preferred centre-back partnership for Jurgen, so I think it'll be Kelleher in goal with Virgil van Dijk and Joel Matip. We did ask a question the other night, actually. Joel Matip or Jimmy Milner? Who overall was the better free transfer for Liverpool Football Club? My argument was on the pitch, I think probably Matip, but overall, the input they had to the team, the changing of attitude, mental strength, I would go with James Milner off the pitch. But on the pitch, I think probably Matip. Moving into the fullback positions now, though, and again, there's not really going to be any surprises here. Obviously, we had Costas and Joe Gomez last night, but I expect Trent to come straight back in and it to look like this. Trent Alexander-Arnold and the right-hand side, obviously tucking inside as he does, with Costas Tsimikas on the left. Just want to take a second to say Costas has been decent lately. The last 2 games, I think he hasn't really put too much of a foot wrong, and hopefully he maintains that level for this one. So just to confirm again, the back 5, Kelleher in goal, Costas at left back, Trent at right back, with Joel Matip and Virgil van Dijk in the centre back positions. Now we move into, I guess, the area of the pitch where most of us will start to have little disagreements here, because we all have our favourites. We all have what we think should be the starting midfield trio. But I think we got a big indication from Jurgen last night with no Szoboszlai, no McAllister starting as to what we might see. I was also reading some reviews giving Harvey Elliott lots of praise, which was great to see. Sky Sports was saying surely Harvey Elliott is knocking on the door now for a starting berth for the Jurgen Klopp. His stats have been top notch in the games he's played. So have I gone for Elliott? Is he in my midfield? Well, let's have a look. No, is the short answer for it. I think we'll see Alexis McAllister back in the holding midfield role. I think we have to play Ryan Gravenberch at this point. He's just undroppable. And then obviously Dominic Szoboszlai coming in to make up that midfield trio. Now you can, of course, make an argument for Harvey Elliott to get a start. Lots of people very impressed as well with Turo Endo, which was lovely to see. But I just think the fact that we had McAllister rested up and Dominic Szoboszlai rested up, those two are nailed on. And after that, I think the most obvious one is Ryan Gravenberch to play. You could also say maybe Cody Gakpo in the position I have Ryan Gravenberch in there, because it's going to be another tough decision for Jurgen in the attacking side of things. But for me, I think that's what we're going to see. Dominic Szoboszlai, Alexis McAllister in the 6, and then Ryan Gravenberch on the left. We move into the attacking end of the pitch now, and we've got no Diogo Jota, so that makes things a little bit more straightforward. In the wide areas, I don't think we're going to get any surprises there. For me, my friends, I'm going to go for the great man himself, Mohamed Salah on the right-hand side. One more goal needed for him for 200 up in 300 games, which would be absolutely incredible. So hopefully Mo can get that this weekend. His penalty, by the way, last night, I mean, it is one of the cleanest struck penalties I've ever seen. It genuinely took my breath away. It was remarkably well struck. If you got a crossbow and tried to aim it that way, you couldn't have put it in a better position. Brilliant penalty by Mo. Great assist as well. On the other side, Lucho in good form. Good goal scoring for his country. Good goal scoring for Liverpool. Couple of headers recently as well. So you have to start him on the other side. So it'll be Lucho on the left-hand side for me. Mohamed Salah on the right-hand side. And before I go in and give you who I think starts centrally, let me give you some context as to why I'm saying it. I think we got some clues from Jurgen last night. If you look at the substitutions that he made, he took off Lucho and he took off Mo. But interestingly, he left Cody Gakpo on to get the full 90 minutes. And that is why I think that's an indication as to who might be starting this weekend. So what I've gone for, my friends, is Darwin Núñez to go through the middle. I know, it sounds harsh because you've got Cody Gakpo who scored a brace last night and is doing very well. But that's why I said it to you about the little clues from Jurgen. The fact that Darwin came on at the end, looked a bit frustrated at times, but he left Cody Gakpo on for the full 90 minutes. So that's why I think our 11 is going to look like this. Queevy and Kelleher in goal, Trent at right back, Costas at left back, Joel Matip and Virgil van Dijk in the centre back positions. Alexis McAllister in the holding midfield position with Ryan Gravenberch and Dominic Szoboszlai, and then up top, Darwin Núñez to the centre, Mohamed Salah on the right hand side, and Lucho on the left. And as you can see, I've gone for a 3-1 victory. So I've done my part. Now it's over to you. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your 11s in the score. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my prediction. And of course, most importantly, we hope to see you 1 p.m. on Sunday for the watch along. We will be live 8:30 tonight, as in Friday, on Anfield Agenda for a new show. I'll be a little bit earlier tomorrow. I think about 6 o'clock start at Anfield Agenda tomorrow, because we're live on top of the league for Newcastle versus Manchester United. So I hope I will see you beautiful people on Sunday. Have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Again, drop a like on the video, hit that subscribe button, and let me know your thoughts below. Until then, we will talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.